So Lamar Jackson's been dominant. What have you seen? Have you watched Kyler Murray yet? Because this dude, hey, yesterday, he hit a professional athlete, and it got called back, which I am not happy about. But he was in the open field with a guy, and he literally hit him with a stop, and then boom, right by the guy. It was like a movie. It came out of a movie, and I'm like, I didn't know this guy had the juice like that. He's got it, and it feels like he's just getting more and more comfortable. He scored a touchdown yesterday, shook two guys, scored, tossed the ball to the ref, turned around, just dapped up and kept it moving. It was like he's not surprised at all. Cliff Kingsbury seems to be learning NFL defenses a little bit better, and I think with the addition of DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitzgerald being on that team, I mean, they're a hot team right now.
Yeah.
They're a hot team.
They're a hot team, and that's a good division, but he's special. And I remember the first time I ever saw him play, he was actually, I think, at Oklahoma playing against West Virginia. It was a nationally televised game.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, I have not seen a player this fast since – it's easy to say Michael Vick, but he just looked like he was at a different speed than everybody else. He's a little guy, okay? He's not your typical first-round pick, height and weight measurables. But for a little guy, he has got a very, very strong arm. So I really think that he just makes it look easy out there. And you mentioned Cliff Kingsbury. Kyler Murray is a young quarterback learning how to be an NFL quarterback, doing a good job. I think Cliff Kingsbury is very similar, that he's a young he's kind of like a bright offensive mind, but he's learning how to be a head coach as well. And I would just say that there's little things that I've picked up on that I've seen, even going back to the field goal that they had right before halftime, just the game management, the situational stuff. His team looks very, very prepared. Cliff Kingsbury. I feel like he's improving as a head coach, as Kyler Murray's improving as a young quarterback. And think about the reason that Arizona grabbed him, too. They had just taken a quarterback in the first round the year before. They had been Russell Wilsoned so many times. And what I mean by that is, like, they had the perfect defense on. They were ready to win the game. And then, Houdini makes a crazy play, and that's Russell Wilson. They basically said, you know what, we need our own Russell Wilson, and that's what Kyler Murray is for them. And he's entertaining to watch as well.
I thought you meant Russell Wilson as in you draft a guy and then somebody that's drafted 4 rounds later is just better than your guy. That's what I thought you meant, which has happened to them as well, by the way.
It happens.